First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
It's tough enough to play defense anyway, but after a return like that, now your mindset has to change a little bit. Instead of going out and just getting settled in the first few plays, you have to be prepared for just about anything.
20. What's up?
A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Well, this defense for the Bears, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Andrew Billings breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
A gain of 13 on the play.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Alert! Alert!
They go here with a former Lion, DeAndre Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
19-yard line.
On the jump. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Under pressure, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. They'll drop to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Corum. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And you see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot of different personnel, a lot of different packages as they rotate in and out throughout the game.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Come on.
Looking to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Back to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aleem McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
A loss of 7 yards.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
1st and 10 at the Bears' 45-yard line.
We go tonight. 180.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. A big gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Out of the gun. Goff. A short pass here taken in by LaPorta. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. The Lions at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
We're scoreless after 1.
12 at the 37-yard line.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Goal. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14.
It's a gain of
The good
22
pickup there,
yards.
22.
That's good for a Lions.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Goff now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
For Jamison
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was Dennis there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Point after here coming up. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
It's the score, Lions 7, Bears nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. Up the middle, here's Corum. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Hey, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try and run for the first with Corum. And he will have the Bears first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Chicago.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check.
Now back to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aleem McNeil. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
On the ready.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. It's a quarterback sneak. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down and 4. Out of the gun, they give it to Corum. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They run once more with Corn. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
He's tackled at the 40.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 3. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd down and 8.
Come on. Hit. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to sack back at the 16-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
3rd and long.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Back to throw here. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll set up to throw. Open man, he finds Collette. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Keeps the score Lions 7, Bears 6.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left. And this is going to remain a 1-point game. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They'll set up a throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this drive will start in enemy territory as that gets out of bounds on this side of the 50.
At the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
14.
From the 50, it's gone. He's got right on the short throw. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
180.
Back to throw. Goff. Will get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
For a Lions.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Here's the former Bear. This is David Montgomery. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go.
And in for the Lions touchdown. St. Brown, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 8.
The score, Lions 14, Bears 6. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9. They're going to look to throw. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Third and 5. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Back now at Ford Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Dandy Lions. Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Value 3. Value 3.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are right back in this football game. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. The drive starts with a carry by Cohen. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To throw is gone. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are on their way to a 2-0 start. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Hey, Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field and downfield.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
A loss of 6 yards. 3 and out.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here comes the Bears punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to run.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Like 20. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. 11.
Goff going to throw it. Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point. And our score stays right where it is.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Let's go now.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much for them to overcome.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he goes out right around the 39. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Look at the big man rumble. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. So how about this start to a year? Fantasy owners take note. 2 rushing touchdowns in the opener. 2 more here in week 2.
So a nice pickup by 2 entities. 1, this team for making sure they acquired this guy. And 2, anyone who plays fantasy who has him on their team.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Look at my team.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Lions, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next.